What's up? I didn't start my computer in time to do any music. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I hear there was some wild speculation as to where my whereabouts, which I'll just keep you all guessing because that's more fun. But we're back, and it's going to be a doozy. I have 150 plus orders still after what I did on while Cameron was live. I haven't even pulled most of it. So we're going to go probably here today until around for about 2 hours. What up, Fart Sack Jack? Hello, Barbara. And then I'm probably going to pause and pull some more orders, and I might go again live this evening. Otherwise, I will do a very early show tomorrow, probably 7 Pacific. So I'm just going to kind of play it by ear and based on my energy level, and we'll see how it goes. What's up, Pound Rider Sports Cards? We got a whole bunch of people here. 17. Isn't there like some jabroni interview show happening or something like that out there? I don't know. Anyways, let's start off with some records and a laser disc. Sold a bunch while I was gone, and so I've got a lot of work to get done here. So I hope you'll understand if I am sort of a little bit focused. Otherwise, hopefully you guys can get some work done. And yeah. Let me tuck my belt. All right, let's see here. We sold, let's see, House Sitter. Really good movie from the 1990s, if you remember. Steve Martin, Goldie Hawn, where she's like a scam artist lady, and she basically like takes over his life, and then they fall in love. It's very sweet. $8. Whopping $8. Christmas with Bing. This is not the Bolo Christmas with Bing album. This one also $9. Olivia Newton-John, $8. Hawaii's Golden Voice, Eddie Kekaula. Kekaula. That one sold for $8 again. Nancy Wilson, Touch of Today for $12.55. And that one's got some Beatles covers. They're actually some pretty good Beatles covers. And Della Reese, The Story of the Blues, sold for $18. I'm gonna get these going. What's going on here? So Cameron told me some of the wildly speculated places you all thought I was at. You're all wrong. At least from what I heard. Yeah. That's that excellent American Bubble Boy perforations. So I will say this, that my experiment of not going on time away and instead just adjusting my handling time, very much the way to go. If you're going to be gone for, anything less than, whatever, I think that you can set the max handling time to 15 days. Do that. And then if you're able to just change the handling time as you get closer, if you do it manually, it's a little tiny bit extra work. But I will say that I was listing while I was gone. I was able to do a couple of end relists. And I think that I had a day, let's see, was it Wednesday this last week was the most sales I've had in the last 2 weeks. And that was the day that I changed my handling time from 5 business days down to 3 business days. But I really think that like time away message at the top of your listings, it really is the scarlet letter. They might as well just put a neon sign that says "Don't buy from me." And that was the problem I feel like I ran into the last couple of times I was away. I think it's better from a sales perspective, if you want to keep getting sales, not to shut your store down for that period of time. I mean, I get it if you don't want to manage anything and you want to be fully detached. Like, that makes sense. And you don't want to have to do a ton of shipping when you get back. Totally understandable to do like how Popeye handled his. But you know what? In the words of Frito from Idiocracy, I like money. Uh-oh. It's not Della, it's Nancy. I mean, I will say this. I did better in this, or I did last year when I went down to California in like September. I had, I think, just over 200 sales while I was gone, and I've been gone for effectively 5 days, and did almost that many, 160 something. And I am excited for this month because I really feel like the last 2 months, well, yeah, since February, I really haven't been hitting the listings very hard because of the other projects I've been sort of engaged in. So at the moment, I feel like I've got a ton of good inventory to list. It's the start of yard sale season. So I'm going to be setting a lot by the end of this marathon here over the next couple of days. I'm going to be setting that goal for May, which is going to be pretty nutty, I think. All right. Make sure, see if any of these are over a pound. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. Okay. And I'll catch up to the chat here in just a minute. Nice, Brian. I was in Vermont on a mushroom trip. No, but that sounds fun. Also, yeah, I think you're confusing me with Justin. I did sell 3 more lots of 100 records on Etsy. I had taken them down off eBay because I didn't have them in stock, but I forgot I also had them on Etsy. So luckily, the Habitat for Humanity that I went in and inquired about buying all theirs contacted me while I was gone. So in the middle of this Shipmageddon, I'm going to have to go pick up 1,700 records from the local Habitat and then figure out which ones I can pull as craft records. So that'll be fun. moment here. Let me get this stuff all straightened out. Well, hopefully you got them. If there was a lot of them, that's awesome. Sales are still kind of pouring in right now too, so it's going to be a rough one. Rough. All right. A lot of what I haven't pulled yet are postcards, so that'll make things a little bit easier, I hope. Where's my... Be right back. Sold another one of these movie posters. This one's the... What is it? The Survivalist. It's got a little bit of a tear in the corner, but... This was not the best of buys that I've ever bought. Oh man. I think it sold for $10. I mean, don't get me wrong, I made money. Actually sold for $16. Let me make sure that torn corner is visible. Yes, it sure is. It's actually sold for $16. So there you have it. I mean, it wasn't like the worst buy. It just for the return and the amount of time it takes to sell, that $200 could have been put to better use. Because I think as it works out, I'm like $4 in per poster. Which I don't like paying that much for stuff. Buster's taking a nap right now. Nice. I mean, that's awesome, Brian. I mean, those are the situations you want, right? So speaking of postcards and paying too much for things, I got the lot that I purchased from a state auction online, which I thought I paid too much for it. But I went through it earlier today, and I'll do a little like haul thing later when I can get some of this under my belt in terms of shipping. There were like 2 Tux Halloween postcards, no less. I wonder what those are go for. Let's take a look real quick. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see here. Let me see if I search for. I think one of them is like a $50 postcard. Yep. This one was in there. No, that's not the one. This is the one. Yep. And it was not in the pictures. Which is, honestly, this is a really cool one. And I'm going to probably put it up for more than $50. But there was a couple of really nice Santas in there, some really cool real photo postcards from Gnome. I was like $175 all in. I went over my cap on what I wanted to bid. But I knew it was an untouched, unsorted collection, like preserved from, early 1900s. So, those are the ones I really like to get into, and I'm willing to pay more for those. So, and I'll show some more of them later on. All right, let's get going on some more of this work. So I sold this. This is a Sigma 7 NASA record. It's a narration record by the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company on this particular mission. I've got 50 of these, and I sell one every 6 months for somewhere between $10 and $20. And this one sold right there, $15.25. Gnome. It reminds me of the Simpsons movie, the gnome, sweet gnome. They're like running, like home sweet home, and then it was dome sweet dome and gnome sweet gnome. And of course, Spider Pig. You know Spider Pig, right? Harry Plopper. All right. Check this out. Sold this 1961 Bremerton phone book with the this is the not Century of Progress, the World's Fair that happened in Seattle, like the preview artist rendering. It's pretty cool. And the person who used to live at my house, let's see if I can find their number. Yep, here we go. Same address. Phone number. ES312130 would have been the phone number for this address. Pretty neat. Hope I didn't just completely dox myself. You're going to have to do really good homework if you want to get that info. My neighbor gave me this for free, and I sold it for $25. Pretty quickly, too. Yep, $25. Somebody wants to make me an offer. All right. The stuff that's selling is not the easy stuff to ship. Interesting. It's going down to Carmel, California. I mean, didn't you see the thumbnail? Now with extra panic. Yeah, the excursion to Habitat tomorrow to go figure out the pickup of 1,700 records, and also having no idea where I'm going to put them. I've also got to process them, because ideally I'd love to be able to find 100 records that are worth $6 or $7 a piece and double my money just on good stuff rather than just scrap it all. So yeah, there is definitely going to be some panic. All right. death pile item. This has been in my just in my office, not even in my death pile, but it's I had a ton of old typewriter paper and just sitting in a box. I think I was thinking of keeping it for something, but I don't know why. I didn't. This is some vintage number 309 onion skin typewriter paper. It is almost complete. It's more than 50 pages. There's a couple of pages missing. It sold for 15 dole hairs. I gotta keep an eye on my pending funds too, because my pending funds from yesterday. Yesterday was the worst sales day of the entire time I was gone, so I don't want to actually have to pay money to ship stuff. So I'll probably at one point when I have no pending funds push anything that's not like the postcards, which will bill later, to tomorrow. Makes sense? I hope so. It does to me, kind of. Yeah, I mean, the hard part is, moving, 1,700 records in my car. It's going to take 2 trips. I may do it over 2 days, but I just need to, get it sorted real quick and get them out. So it is what it is. All right, then I sold the ABCs of Leatherwork for $3.95. This came from the Leatherwork stuff that I picked up when I was down in Oregon with Cameron. The big box of paper stuff that I got for dirt cheap that he walked by like 4 times. I've made off of just the leather stuff. I've made more than I spent on everything that day. And there's still a little bit I have to list still. I mean, it's fine. You would have just put it in a single lot anyways, and made a lot less money. Burn. I'm just joking, but not. All right. I sold Mickey Mouse ears. 3 of them. One for Mary, one for Laura, and one for Denny, and they sold to somebody named Heather. Yeah. Anyways, they were originally $11.50 a piece, and I got $11.95 for all 3. Yeah, that's probably going to be this. Really not the box I want, though. I want one of them longer boxes. This will work, right? Like that. Sure, that'll work. Where's my labels? You just have to do some rebranding real quick. I don't think I'm going to fit in the bag. Screw you, Amazon. I get to pee whenever I want. Rebranding complete. Nice. 8-ounce ship for 3 Mickey Mouse ears is this? I mean, it's not like, we're all guilty of it, right? We all walk past stuff. We all have death piles. We all have stuff that we don't list for a year. Like, although I will say this, I at the beginning of April, I felt like my back stock and was like fully under control. And then I went through all that inventory downstairs, and it ended up being like 6 bins of unlisted shit. So it went from like fully under control to completely not in control in a month. And I didn't even buy anything. All right, next. What are we down to? 138. All right. You got some little low-hanging fruit kind of things. Oh, I forgot I had this. That's good for packing. All right, you know what? don't need to. Sold the CS Forester, The Age of the Fighting Sail. This sold for $12. I think this came from Colorado auction. Is it a first edition? First edition. Yeah, this came from that. So $12. And since I paid $15 for the whole lot, I guess I did okay. I think I probably already sold something out there too. Maybe we'll just make our lives easy. Do that. Nah. This is actually easy. Boom. I love that stuff. Nice. Come on. Oh, this is going to Global Shipping Program. What's going to be nice here in a bit is I can go pull like 50. I haven't done very many postcards, so go pull a whole crap load of postcards, and that number is going to get knocked down. I'm doing kind of the harder stuff first because I'm smart. That's why. This is cool. This is one of those things that's like, I just shined it up. It looked really nasty when I found it. It's a COTY compact. Really nice. It's still got the little powder puff in there. It had at one point the powder, but I took it out. So it's still, you can still see a little bit in there. But yeah, this sold for $25.95. Oh, this is just going to Bainbridge Island, Washington. Not too far away. All right. Sold this little Tupperware pill case. This has been up for about a year. I actually sold a couple of Tupperware things. Little orange Tupperware Dealy Bopper. I sold a few Tupperware things. This one sold for $5 plus shipping. You know what? We're gonna do it. What did I charge for shipping? $5. It's not going to cost that much. This thing is 1 ounce. I'd ship it in standard envelope if I could. Yeah, I mean, the whole Elon Musk buying Twitter, I mean, yeah, I mean, the only, like, really downside or thing that I care about is fucking Pumpkin Hitler getting back on there, so. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Next, sold a knife. Dude, check out this beast. This one I was tempted to keep. I got this last year when I sold out the video games. Look at the size of that thing. It's a Smith & Wesson 50 caliber Magnum knife. Boom. That thing's like 1.5 inches thick. It's nice. A little dirty. Needs a little cleanup. I got $22.45 out of it. Yeah, totally hack a moose leg with this thing. I have so many pocket knives, though. It's like my sort of strategy on those is I keep the ones that aren't the best. Basically. basically 9 ounces, not 9 pounds. Okay, so I assume you're talking about the eBay new agreement policy for promoted listings. So, let's unpack that just for a second. One, it says that they can. Okay, so one thing you always want to have if you're a business and you're having your customers sign user agreements is you want to give yourself as much flexibility as you possibly can. Okay, so what does that mean? If you go look in your iTunes agreement, for instance, or any agreement that a website gives you, like a terms of service agreement, you are going to find tons of stuff that would be equally disagreeable. Okay? However, what actually gets enacted is usually a very small fraction of what's in those agreements. So, just because the agreement paint some pretty wide brushstrokes in regards to what they can and can't do with your information or your promoted listings doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen. And yeah. Oh, Auction Professor already had a heyday with it. All right, where are we at? More stuff. Sold 2 jadeite Tupperware grapefruit thingamajigs. So, I would not worry too much about it. These sold for $5.36. I also read the entirety of that marketing announcement even before I watched the Auction Professor video, and there's really nothing of too much concern in there. I just particularly, I happen to disagree with his position on it. Or his opinion. And he doesn't use promoted listings anyways. Also, you've already agreed to let eBay sell your data, no matter what your data is. So if you're running a campaign, there's never been anything to exclude promoted listings data from the data that eBay collects from you and sells off. The only thing that's different now is it's specifically called out within the promoted listings language, which is, again, makes sense. Yeah, you want to really blow your lid? Go look at your internet terms of service. You use a pop mail like Yahoo or Hotmail or whatever people use that's web-based and free. Go read that terms of service. Go look at the Google terms of service. I use promoted listings heavily. And you know what? Whatever. Whatever company can come after me and take my data and, try to do a better job of selling used postcards. All right. Moving right along. Has anyone ever played Cards Against Humanity, or are you familiar with the game? Well, this is the opposite of that. It's Apples to Apples Bible Edition. This has been in my store for a very long time, and where did that thing that I heard fall? Anyone see where that fell? It was this. All right. This sold for $17.95 plus shipping. I think I'm just going to go medium flat rate. Yep, it's going to Alabama. Medium flat rate's going to be the way to go. Oh, I might even be able to do an A. Do I have an A? E. I have an E. Regional A. That looks like it'll fit. Yep. I mean, Jesus, people got to play games too, right? I wonder if one of the clues is like 2 angels shitting in a bucket. I really hope one of the clues is 2 angels shooting in a bucket. That'd be hilarious. Uh-oh. No. Oh. That hurts me. That is like one of my biggest fears. And believe me, I've come close with my coffee sitting here. Like, all right, I need to check my pending funds here to see where we're at. So when I get it down close to 0, we're going to go start pulling some postcards. $18.55 in pending funds. So this is going to wait till tomorrow. That's going to wait till tomorrow. All right, we've got a few lightweight things. These are some really nice Wisp pinking shears. Pinking shears. They do this. Sold for $13.45 plus the shipping. You know what? I don't even need to do that. It does not even need a bubble wrap. Just give it some of this. I got double in cardboard. It's made of metal. Oh, 3 damaged? Well, man. That's dodging a bullet if you ask me. left here? I think I'm going to pause on the rest of the hard goods outside of postcards. Because I want because they are going to take fees out of any other pending funds. So I'm just leaving myself a little bit of breathing room in case, something big sells. I don't want the fees coming out of my bank account. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do here, let me just send out some offers real quick, and we'll go pull some postcards and do a little sit and ship. Nope. So I'm going to send out for 5%. Hey, 21. Yeah, that's a good weekend. So, all right. I will see you all down in the basement in just a few minutes. Let me get these offers sent. I changed up my language just a little bit on when I'm sending offers. Instead of saying extra percentage off, I say even bigger discount now, and I think it's working better. So it's now sale ends soon, ! Act now for an even bigger capitals discount from the sale price! ! All right. Yeah, I send the message. I feel like it doesn't hurt, and it's usually something. It's mechanical in terms of what I'm typing out, so it doesn't take much extra time. And I figure if somebody reads it, I might as well try to, get my little marketing message in there while I can. All right. For real this time. See you downstairs in just a sec. I like that. All right. Be right back. Sup, Don? Come on. Let's see. Come on. All right. Yeah, Don, I was in jail. I got arrested for petty larceny. My state is a mandatory minimum state, so I had a minimum sentence, 3 days. Actually, I got arrested trying to steal some ephemera from a bunch of junk journalers. All right. Okay, Stepler.
It's upstairs. Last one in here. Oh, I might as well grab my Macari order while I'm down here. What the hell? Weird. They only have a whole crapload of this exact card. We'll skip it. No rabbit holes. I'm moving slow, yo. This has got to pick up. Let me catch up to chat for 1 second. This is correct. Good call. Four. Three. Oh. Seen that one a million times. You go through the California Chrome postcard so many times, you start recognizing the ones that are left. Good news is I know it's there. I thought it was there. So it can be the last card in the pile again. Yeah. Oh, Story, California. Mm-hmm. And then I see it. There it is. Right where it should be. Oh, that was easy. More. in the wrong thing. It's supposed to be in D11. Well, soon enough I can just combine those. Kentucky. This one's going tomorrow, so we'll wait on that. Wisconsin. I'm just going to pull a couple more and then we'll head back and I'll sit and ship, which is going to be a little bit more enjoyable, I think, for everybody involved than me searching through postcards for many hours. What is this? Last one. I should just start from the bottom, honestly. Then we'll do these two. And it's Vermont. What the hell? All right, that's enough for this round. We'll just chip away at it. If I try to go through everything, it gets too confusing and my brain does not work right. It's better for me to do it in bite-sized chunks and it gets quicker and easier as I go. Yes. She only really had to do it one time or two times while I was gone. Like, they've got a pretty big cat box, and I put brand new litter in there before I left. That goose freaks you out. What goose? Yeah, she's awesome. I checked on the cats. I have a furbo, so I can see what happens when she was here. And both the cats and the mail lady had a fantastic time. I tried to give her money today, and she refused to let me give it to her. So I'm gonna have to figure out a nice thing for the mail lady. All right, let's go get this batch packed up and shipped. See upstairs. We'll be back down here, I'm sure, before the night's over.
Scroll up. I like it. I do have merchandising for my channel. I have a big cartel store. Even you can buy Harry Humstone T-shirts there. Busy. Hi, Buster. Good morning. You want to say hi to the peeps? What? Give me a minute. You know, I just bought you a treat ball. You can go kick it and it will spit out treats and you don't have to bug me. No, you want me to give you treats. Dude, it's okay. Just give me a second. Be patient. I know you're not good at patience, but you gotta be patient sometimes. I know. I'll give them to you in just a sec. All right, come here. Meow. All right, come say hi to the peeps. They've been waiting to see you. Say hi. Show them the beans. Show them the beans. Hi. Don't bite my nose. Hi, Barbara. One more time. You want to say hi? Then we'll get you some treats, and then you can come sit on my lap while I'm shipping in a minute. Poof. Say hello. Okay. Ooh, look at that. There's a good shot of the beans. All right, but let's go get you some treats, because I know this is what you want. All right. Here, Buster. I know you want it. Come here. You guys get a nice view of my crotch. Now I know, like, Barbara's like, now I'm not going to bed. I don't think that's what Barbara talks like, but you know what I mean. Hi, Buster. So that one. Hey, don't do that. Yep. I'm going to give you guys a view of my junk. Although I'm sure more of you like it than don't. How'd you figure it out, Dawn? I thought I had everybody fooled, but clearly, I gotta try to stay 2 steps ahead of Dawn because 1 step just isn't enough. Actually, Daily Refinement was a speaker at the eBay camp that me and Popeye went to. And don't tell anyone, but so is Tommy Bernard. I didn't think I was going to be able to get them both in the same room, but totally happened. You're trying to bite my arm. Why are you trying to bite my arm? So what did I learn from Chris and Tommy? I mean, not as much as I hoped. I was disappointed. I mean, you know what's funny, really, is that they do share one very, very big thing in common. And that is they were both kicked off of eBay. For not entirely different reasons. Like, there are some similarities between the two scenarios, from as I understand them. Tommy got kicked off over a year ago. He got back on, but I believe Tommy got kicked off for cell phones. But basically, more or less for the same reason. Which was, growing too fast, as I understand it. I mean, obviously, the details, like full details of their situations, are going to be are different. I'm not trying to say like they're exactly the same thing, because they're not, but they're not crazy dissimilar. I gotta go scroll. No wonder I'm all the way down here. Buster Wiley is a Purry Pants. All right, there we go. That one. And that one. Mm-hmm. Let's do this. Yeah, right. the Vastech, Vartech people sort of disappeared. I mean, either that or our bots are better than their bots. The American bots lured them into sexy online chat. Now they're too busy. What's up, Justin? Oops. Hi. Oh my goodness, do you hear that yawn? What? What? All right. All right, so that batch is done. What are we down to? Hi. Oh, 118. All right. I feel like we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Oof. All right. Let's go grab some more postcards. Am I feeling better? I feel fine. I did not have COVID. Humstone had COVID. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I started. What I did was I scheduled my COVID. Started telling the whole channel 2 weeks ahead of time that I was going to be away because I needed to block out that time, for the COVID. All right, we're just going to do this. Send the laptop. What's up, Annie? Oh, Justin was talking about Dawn, not me. Okay, yeah, I did not have COVID. Dawn had COVID. Humstone had COVID. Me, no COVID. A little chapel. Okay, there we go. Let's do these two first. I will tell you this though. Yeah, even traveling through airports, pretty much maybe 10% of the people out there I've seen have masks. Maybe 10%. Some places I went had as few as 5%. Is that a hint? Maybe. Probably not, because that could really be just about anywhere. One thing I will say is that if I only sold postcards, it would be a lot quicker doing the search for. Oh, actually, you know what? I just thought of something. What if? Oh man, that's crazy thought. Crazy thought. Why don't I just sort by freaking SKU? I'm only going through like one box at a time. Sometimes I'm slow. There's that one. I've been through this one twice. All right. On the next batch, we'll do that. Michigan. Oh. Unposted. Unposted. One. You know, sometimes as you do the process over and over and over again, you figure out ways that you can make it better, or, refine it. I think it's important to, try to do a little bit of that as often as you can. I mean, ideally, like daily. There she is. All right. Check out that one. Make sure I got it right. It's a motel in Amarillo. Pretty cool. Downtown or Motor Inn. Not quite where that goes. 14. I grab that one, didn't I? Yeah. Hi. Hey. You got a lot to say, don't you? Later. I don't know whether it's an F. This. I see you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Santa Cruz. It should be under big ass trees, I think. Yep. The big ass tree section is dwindling. It's not going to be long. I'm going to miss it. This car, Lamar, Missouri. Oh yeah, I remember this one. And why do I have none up? No. Sorry. Okay. Oh, yep. Saw that coming a mile away. Ow, ow, ow. What are you doing? Ow. I have two of the same because, ouch. Ouch. Ow. There was one person who had one out for $2, and there was only one out there, so I bought it, and then I had two of them, and I put mine both up for $15. All right, buddy. You are sharpening your claws on me. You know. Hey. Okay, that's a good batch. Should get us down under 100 to ship, which is good. Ouch. Claws digging into me. Dude. Those are smaller. All right. Next batch. Let's do it. See you upstairs.
I kind of agree with Justin there. Daily refinement, I mean, listen, there was good information there. I learned stuff from him, for sure. But, you know, the same thing true, I've learned a lot from the auction professor. I've also learned a lot from a wide variety of YouTubers doing resale content. You know, if you, I know there's a lot of people out there who have emotions about when people start trying to sell information that is more or less available everywhere. I'm also not a believer in selling motivation. I think that you shouldn't have to pay somebody else for motivation. I don't like that. If you want to motivate another person, sure, go ahead, do it out of the goodness of your own heart, but don't do it for profit. Unless you're like, you know, Tony Robbins or fucking Zig Ziglar or some bullshit like that. I know Tony Robbins. And Daily Refinement Chris, he's no Tony Robbins. And if you're looking elsewhere for motivation, honestly, eventually you're gonna find that you're just bouncing around from one place to another, looking for something new always to motivate you, because the new shiny thing, the color fades, the shine fades, and you'll jump to the next thing, looking for something else to find that motivation that you're looking for. At some point, you're going to have to find that motivation for yourself, inside you. And you don't have to pay somebody to tell you that. But I tell you something for damn sure. That pot of gold is at the end of every single one of those rainbows that are being sold. Yeah, I agree with this. All right. Let's print some shipping labels. So I'm going to do this batch. I'm probably going to do another batch tonight. And then tomorrow I'll be scheduling for 8 a.m. The stream. However, very, very possible that the stream will actually happen much earlier. So just a heads up for the peeps. Buster does eat the best food. He gets all the treats he wants. I don't eat chopped liver, but I do eat a lot of tacos. That wasn't a dirty joke. Just I like tacos. I was in there earlier for a little while. But I had to start pulling orders. And then I was I was in there and it logged me in. I logged in accidentally on a different username. And then I'm like, okay, try to log out and try to log in. And it's like, to participate in this chat, you have to enter your phone number. I entered my phone number, and it was attached to the other account that I had logged in on. And the one that got approved for selling is not the one that's attached to my phone number. So I had to contact support and figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I didn't know I had two Whatnot accounts. I didn't intend to have two Whatnot accounts, but I have two Whatnot accounts. Why did this ship first class? Oh, that's weird. Oh well. He paid more than the card for shipping. That's, oh well. The Colorado auction, I will say this, I got a lot of Holiday Inn cards out of that. There was a lot of different cards that, for a dealer who sells at an antique shop, which is what I believe those were like somebody put them in their antique booth, nobody bought them, and they were just cleaning them out, so they brought them to the auction house. Which, for the kind of postcards they were, I don't think they would have done very well at, like, a Holiday Inn for Miami, Florida is probably not going to have a lot of potential buyers at an antique mall somewhere in Denver, Colorado, which is where I bought the lot. So, but they're great online. I've sold a whole bunch of those Holiday Inns from all over. So, and there's been quite a few that have been good like that. Like, there was a bunch of large letter greetings and Mackinac for Farland. Mackinac. Go. Oh, there's something at the back door. What do you see, Buster? What the hell? Why did I just do that? I clicked the stupid boxes and it only took 2 to the shipping window. Trinity Church. Oh, how many postcards am I sending out? I mean, probably around 80 or 90 in the 5 days I was gone. Ballpark. I didn't count them up. I mean, this is like, I sold a couple, I pulled all my big orders and shipped them earlier today. I had one 14 card order and one 8 card order. Those are already gone. And then there's another little batch over there. And then what I have here, and then there's a whole bunch more that I haven't even pulled yet. So I don't know. A lot. I did list around 100 while I was gone, though. So. Now I'm just going to do this one on its own because it keeps bugging me. You have not seen one postcard. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I just paid up for the collection I bought. I found a pretty decent amount when I was out of town. Probably around 600 or 700 in one lot, and then I cherry picked a antique mall. which, like, I could have probably cherry picked a lot more, but I was trying to keep a budget for the antique mall, so I'd have, you know, and I can always go back there, honestly. Like, most of the cards I looked through when I was there were the same cards I looked through last time, so I knew already what I was going to find, and why I was sort of targeting stuff. But one of the booths I was looking through, they didn't do any discounting. They wouldn't bulk discount. They wouldn't anything. So I started sort of moving my interest and my dollars to somebody who was willing to work with me. Not gonna lie, I get a little spiteful sometimes when people won't move, and I'm a complete hypocrite when it comes to negotiation. I fully admit that. Like, I will lowball the shit out of somebody, but I won't stand for it if they try to lowball me. But at least I'm like self-aware of my own hypocrisy, right? So it's good. There's still a lot of postcards I've gone. Man, I just sold two. Man, I sold two 78s, which were not part of the plan originally. When do they have to go out? Date sold. Shipped by me. Oh, yep, those are going out tomorrow. Dude. Let's go grab another batch, shall we, Buster? Let's see, how many is that there? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 16, 19, 22, 25, 28. There's 31 here, plus 24, 29. So yeah, I'm at about 60 so far. So 80 is undershooting. All right, Buster, Mr. Wappy Tail. Hey, you're gonna have to come downstairs. Okay. All right, excuse please. Excuse please. Excuse please. All right. He's gonna complain. He's gonna bite me. All right. Let's start all over again. Let's see where that puts us. Oh, actually, you know what? I can not go downstairs and do all the eyes, which are up here. I'm at 101. I mean, whatever. Like, there should always be a bulk discount, right? Like, but for me, like, I always check. That's something I check first, right? Like, I'll go in and I'll be like, hey, I'd be interested in buying a whole lot of this stuff. Are you able to work with me on price if I do like a larger bulk buy? All right, let me go pull the iBox. Does this let me? Yeah, sort by custom label. But it actually doesn't show the custom label field. I customize this. That's dumb. All right, here we go. I6. Oh, Mr. Gary in Colorado bought another card. That's what he wanted, right? It's going to make it easier to, where I'm not hunting and pecking for the cards I just pulled too. If I'm doing these by SKU number. That one's sold. I recognize it. There's that one. And a bunch of these that I just listed sold. It should be. All right, the Irishman's letter. Here it is. And then yeah, I probably sold 6 or 7 of the cards I listed while I was out there. Not too bad. And I kind of just grabbed random stuff and scanned it. So, can't be unhappy with that. Is that it? Tween makers in. Bird's eye view. Gulf of Mexico. Captiva Island to Pine Island. That's the one. All right. Cool. Okay. Wow, then I just got to go back through and click these boxes that I just scrolled through because they're all in order. Wow, this is... Why didn't I think of this before? Yeah, the thing that I think is probably the most valuable thing that Daily Refinement had to offer is two things, actually. One is just to always, be looking at your process and be willing to make changes and adjustments and improvements always, right? Always be looking for a better way. And two, having a daily listing habit. But those things you do not have to pay for because I will give them to you for free. Have a daily listing habit. And always look at your processes with a critical eye and be willing to make changes, adjustments, and improvements. You guys can super chat me if you want, but it is not necessary. You can have that one for free. Nope. Yep, that's the one. All right, I did the right thing. All right, so let's go do one last batch of postcards for tonight. And then that'll be it for this evening. see where I'm at now. We are at 95 orders. So let's go maybe grab like another, maybe like 20 postcards or something like that. What do you think about that, Buster? He is asleep. And make this next project very difficult. $17 of you left in chat. Thanks for sticking around. Let me take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I've got 95 orders left, not including the 3 lots of records for tomorrow. I've got most of the other orders pulled, or at least a good chunk of them. Most of these things are not like search for items, so they're like basically just grab them and throw them in the bin. So I think I'm just going to call it tonight. I've been going since 3 hours and 15 minutes, right? Hi, Moody. Maybe just another batch. Hey, look at that. See? Just, I just look at it like anything I can do to move the needle a little bit. Like, that's all I'm looking for. It's just if I can get an extra 2 to 3 offers taken per 100 that I send, then it makes sense, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna call it. get a good night's sleep. I'm gonna put this up for 8 a.m. tomorrow. Basically, exact same video, and you'll see the same thumbnail. I may make a little adjustment, but it'll be up for 8 a.m. tomorrow. But be ready. I'll probably be starting early, so I'm probably gonna set my alarm to wake up early and get the rest of everything pulled. And I think I can probably be done by, if I start at around 7. I mean, we'll see, right? Right? And you know what? And you don't even have to pay for my course. Yeah, I think it's my brain is not working in its full maximum capacity as it should, So I think I'm just gonna go crash, get a good night's sleep, wake up at the ass crack of dawn. Someone want to get that? Best cams, fun adult best site. We'll just block the user. I can do that. Bye. That's a new feature. All right, everyone. I will see you all in the morning, 8 a.m. or earlier. Until then, hope you all have a great night. We will catch you on the flip flop. Right, Buster? He's very purry. He's also not going to let me work. So have a great night. See you tomorrow.